Have you ever wondered what dissociative identity disorder is? It's a complex psychological condition, often misunderstood and misrepresented. But today we dive into the history of this intriguing disorder, starting with its first known case. In the annals of psychology, dissociative identity disorder, or DID, was first officially recognized in the late 19th century. However, historical accounts suggest its existence long before then. One of the earliest recorded cases was that of Mary Reynolds in the early 1800s. Mary, a resident of Pennsylvania, USA, was an ordinary woman who, one day, woke up with no memory of her past life. She exhibited a completely different personality, and even her physical abilities seemed to have changed. This cycle happened twice in her lifetime, leading many to believe she was the first recorded case of what we now know as dissociative identity disorder. Fast forward to the 1970s, and the case of Billy Milligan made headlines. An Ohio man charged with serious crimes, Milligan claimed that he had no memory of committing them. Instead, he insisted that one of his alternate personalities was responsible. In a landmark decision, he was found not guilty by reason of insanity, marking the first time dissociative identity disorder was successfully used as a legal defense. Milligan was said to have 24 distinct personalities, a finding that stirred controversy and fascination in equal measure. Now you might be wondering, what exactly is dissociative identity disorder? It is a mental disorder characterized by the presence of two or more distinct personality states, or alters, that recurrently take control of an individual's behavior. These alters can have their own age, sex, race, and even physical traits different from the host personality. People with DID often have memory gaps about everyday events, personal information, and trauma. Dissociative identity disorder is often a result of severe trauma during early childhood, usually extreme, repetitive physical, sexual, or emotional abuse. It's a way for the mind to cope by essentially walling off the experience, leading to the formation of different identities. DID is a complex disorder that requires specialized treatment, often involving psychotherapy, medication, and self-care strategies. It's important to remember that, while it is a serious and debilitating condition, people with DID can and do lead fulfilling lives with the right support and treatment. In this video, we've explored the history of dissociative identity disorder, delved into its causes and symptoms, and highlighted the importance of understanding and compassion for those living with this condition. We've seen how it has evolved from a misunderstood phenomenon to a recognized psychological disorder, and how cases like that of Mary Reynolds and Billy Milligan have shaped our understanding of it. So, the next time you encounter dissociative identity disorder, whether in a conversation, a book, or a film, remember the complexity and the humanity behind it, because understanding is the first step towards empathy.
Keep your hands right there.